everybody, Big Papa Travels. I'm here to weigh in on this passport bro or whatever the hell these ladies wanna call us. Yes, I am one of them. My two wives that I've had, neither of them have been American. Both of them have been from afar, as we would say in here in Maine, from afar, from away. My first wife was a Latina. I spent 20-something years with her. My second wife was a Filipina. Spent 16 years with her. My next wife, I don't know. I'm single now. Who knows what it could be? But let me tell you why I picked foreign people, foreign ladies. It had nothing to do with other women not wanting me, because, heck, I had white women all over me, all interested in me. I had no problem getting dates. I could have a date any night I wanted to go out. I had no problem finding a girlfriend, had I wanted a white girlfriend. Now, I'm not telling you it had anything to do with their skin color. I'm telling you it had some to do with their skin color, some to do with the morals and the way their mama brought them up. Okay, we're gonna let this guy in. Come on in. I know you screwed up. Come on in. So it's about the way that their mama brought them up. Their mama brought them up to be mothers. Their mama brought them up to be housewives. Their mama brought them up to be nice wives with moral ethics, with morals that were the conservative type morals that if you were their man, you were their man. It had nothing to, I went to this country, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm moving to the Philippines. Am I going to find myself a Filipino wife? I don't know. Am I going to marry again? I don't know. Am I going to have a Filipino girlfriend? Probably. I don't imagine I'm going to be without a woman. I mean, I'm only 62 years old. But the question is, if I met a white woman in the Philippines and she had the morals and the integrity and the nature of what I was looking for, I would marry her. I would be with her. It has very little to do with the color of her skin or from where she was born and raised, people. It has to do with how did mama teach her? What did mama teach her? Did mama teach her, go to school, get an education, get yourself a job, don't worry about your husband, you get what you want, blah, 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 and be a family when you're in your 40s. No, I don't want that shit. I want a woman who takes care of the house. I want a woman who's a wife. Why? Because I want to be a husband. I want to be a husband. I want a wife. I want a mother to my children. If I have more children, I want her to be a mother. I don't want her to be some businesswoman. Does she want to be a businesswoman? That's fine. My daughter is a business lady. Does very good at it. The question is, she doesn't have a family. She's not married. When her time comes and to settle down, she'll have her husband and she will be a wife and a businesswoman. The problem is with American women, they don't know how to sit down with their husband and come to a resolution between the two. To sit down and say, this is what's good for the family. It's about them right now. It's about what these ladies want right now. It's about their career. It's about them showing you they can stand on their own. It's about them showing you they don't need you. It's about them showing you that you're just nothing. I don't want. I want a woman who says, you know, I need my husband to be a husband. She's going to be a wife. I need my husband to do the thing that husbands do. To have decent jobs, to work hard, to make the money, to bring the money home, put the money in the hands of the wife, if that's the way you do your finances. Put the money in the hands of the wife, and the wife to decide, this is what we're eating tonight. She's working, she don't want to make it, then she knows where to stop and get it. You know, she don't have to cook it. She just, you know, be there to make sure it's there. If not, hire someone to do that. Then fine. We will get together, we will hire a cook. And that cook, said cook, will make sure we eat every day. Said cook will make sure that the food is in where it needs to be. And we'll hire a housekeeper, a part-time housekeeper, and said housekeeper will come and take care of that. I don't care. That's fine with me. But what I don't need you to do is to tell me, oh, I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. Well, you know what? If you don't need me, you ain't going to have me. Because if you don't need me, I ain't going to stick around. Because I need to be with you. I need you. If you don't need me, then why am I with you? Why do I want to be with a woman who doesn't feel that she needs me? I want to be needed. Everybody wants to be needed. You know, he who doesn't feel he wants to be needed has very little in life. That's what I say. They think these passport bros are going to these countries and taking advantage of these ladies. And let me clue you in a little bit. Most of these ladies don't want their own man, their own culture for their man. They've either been with a man from their culture and has decided that wasn't for them, that they wanted someone more loving, more caring, which Americans, we are very loving and very caring. And that's the type of person that they wanted, someone who is always going to be there for them, who will stand by their side and be in front of them when they need protection and behind them when they need backing. That's what these ladies want. They don't want our money. Most of these ladies can stand on their own, but they don't tell us that they don't need us. They just are able to do it and can do it and will do it. If we lose that job, they will take care of us. The thing about living with a Filipino or other Asian women, if you're down and out, they will step up to the plate. They have no problem with stepping up to the plate and taking care of their man. What you women don't understand is that these women are only looking for matured men. These women are looking for men who are ready to settle down. That's why they're looking for the older man. It's not because, oh, you know, I'm going to get this older man because he's got... It's nothing to do with that. Younger men are making more money than the older men are. The younger men nowadays have gotten better jobs and making more money than I ever did. So don't say, oh, it's because of my $1,600 a month. Oh my God, they want to be with that. These guys are making $1,600 a week, ladies. Give me a break. We're not stupid. These women aren't stupid. If it's money they want, they're gonna grab the young man making $1,000 a week. Not us old men making $1,500, $1,600. Hell, I'm doing good to make that. A lot of these guys are living on $700, $800, $900 a month. You know, shut up. Don't say anything more, and you won't look so ignorant. It bothers me that you're looking so foolish because you don't know what you're talking about. Oh my God, they don't speak English. Really? Let me tell you something. My Filipino wife spoke better English than I did. My Filipino wife could write a letter better than I could. As a matter of fact, when it came to writing a letter to something about our water bill or explaining this and that, she was the one who did it, not me. I wasn't the one who did it. She did it. So saying, oh, these women, they don't even know how to communicate. What? They don't know how to communicate. Whenever my daughter has an issue at school, guess who calls the school? It ain't me. Whenever there's an issue with my daughter's gymnastics, guess who calls? It ain't me. You know, you women need to learn what you're talking about or shut up about it. Because you're making yourselves look stupid. Like I said, I'm a passport bro, but that only means I have a passport in my pocket, and I'm gonna come home with a beautiful wife, probably a beautiful younger wife than I am, because those are the women that are interested in the older men is the 30s and 40s women. Those are the ones interested in the guys like me, 60 years old. They're looking for the 20 plus. Most of these women are looking for 20 plus, 25 plus. To you and I, that may think, oh God, man, that's a lot of that. That's a whole generation. Oh my God. To them, that's gold mine. I mean, they love that. That means they're going to have a good future. That means they're going to have a man that's not going to leave them. That means they're going to have a man who's going to respect them. That means they're going to have a man who, if something happens, is going to still be there. To be at their side when they need it. To be in front of them when they need the protection. Or be behind them when they need somebody to back them up. That's what they're looking for. Not a money belt. Because if it was money belt they were after, it would be the younger boys. Like I said, these boys are making $1,000, $1,500 a week. These truck drivers, these young truck drivers. I was a truck driver. I retired truck driver. These young truck drivers are making $50,000 and $100,000 a year. My best year, I think I made $35,000, $40,000. So don't say it's all about the money. You know, these girls, you're really making yourself look ignorant, and it bothers me. We have the same skin color, and you making yourself ignorant has a connotation to me. White girl, ignorant white man? No. This white man is smart enough to realize that if you want a good wife, go to a land where you could find a good wife. If you want a good mother, go to a land where they teach people to be good mothers. So I need a passport to get there. So what? I can tell you right now, there are just as many gold diggers with white faces and blonde hair as there ever will be of nice, pretty brown eyes, brown face, brown eyes, black hair. I will guarantee it. There are more girls standing on the corner waiting for a rich man to walk by so they can stumble in and bump against them and meet them, introduce themselves to them, than there are in the Philippines. Because in the Philippines, you have to meet each other the right way. It has to really be an introduction. If you want a good woman, yeah, it's an introduction. You see a woman and you find out who's her friend, and you ask her friend to introduce you. You ask her parents, may I have your permission? May I have your permission to court your daughter? See, in the Philippines, it's all about the courting. It's all about the courtship. If you want a good wife, then you need to know how to court her. You just don't walk up and say, hey, you're a pretty girl, come here, I want you. It doesn't work that way. Believe me, it doesn't work that way. You have to get your face slapped. But you can walk up to a friend and say, hey, I saw you with this girl the other night. Can you tell me her name? And get some information and then ask her, could you introduce us? Meet a girl that way and you'll have a good girl. You'll have a good woman. You'll have a good wife. Go to church. See a single mother or a single woman. Ask the pastor, Pastor, can you introduce us? Pastor will do it. If you have a child, and you go to the school and you see another mother in your child's class who's single and needs a man in her life, ask the teacher, can you introduce us? The teacher will do it. In the Philippines, there's lots of ways to meet decent girls. Going to the bar, you are not going to meet the nice girl. I can tell you that right now. The bar girls, I'm sorry, bar girls, some of you are sweethearts, some of you are lovable young ladies, but wives you are not. All right? Maybe you change your ways, maybe you could become a good wife. But if a man thinks he's going to grab a girl from a bar and she's going to automatically step right up to the plate and be a good woman, be a good wife, it's not where I'm going to meet my woman, I'll tell you that right now. Could I meet a woman at a bar? Yeah. But I'm going to know a hell of a lot more about her before I start dating her. Dating in the Philippines isn't like the U.S. You don't go to a hop. You don't go to a joint and wait for the girls to come walking by so you can say, hey, come here. It don't work that way. You do that in the bar in the Philippines, and you got to kind of get one of these. Like, who the hell do you think you are, Bubba? So I hope my information I'm giving you is helpful. But let me tell you this, once you have that woman, let me tell you the mistake that I made. Make sure every day she knows you love her. Make sure every day she knows you're there to back her. Make sure every day she knows that you care about the situations that she's in. Life isn't easy. Don't make it harder than it already is. Courtship isn't easy. Don't make it impossible. Big Papa Travels. See ya!